choose your...
Got this message from Dave. You can always send us one, by the way, at Ben and Kelly Show. Our social media channels are wide open.
Yeah, so he says, Ben and Kelly, please keep me anonymous or call me, quote, Dave. So,
all right, Dave.
Quote, Dave. Anyway, got a quick question for you and or your listeners. I'm planning to propose to my girlfriend in May. Not sure how to go about ring shopping. I mean, should I buy the ring alone and surprise her or let her be part of the ring shopping process? Now, I haven't told anyone I'm going to propose. I want to keep that a surprise. So that's why I'm coming to you. Kelly, were you involved in the ring shopping when you got engaged? Thanks so much, Dave. I was not involved in the ring shopping. I will say that.
All right.
I think I did indicate I liked a certain cut of diamonds, and that was about all he had to go on. And, you know, then I think, it was he had the setting and everything. I know a lot of people just do a solitaire and then they can go back and pick out a mounting together, like a setting for the diamond, and then get the band that matches. I know a lot of people do that. That's a popular choice so that she can be a part of that. Like you can have the diamond set in just a solitaire setting and then go back to do that.
Man, you are speaking a lot of words that I'm
Listen,
going over
I have
my
friends.
head.
I have friends in the diamond industry.
Yeah.
And this is what they tell me a lot of people do so that she can feel involved and ultimately get what she wants, especially if she hasn't picked out pictures of, rings, settings, mountings that she loves, and he has no idea what her taste is because there's a lot of different styles.
Well, wouldn't she want just to be engaged?
Well, sure, but you do have a taste when it comes to ring styles.
Yeah, and I know, I mean, we've done this segment a long time, and we've also talked to listeners who are like, hey, I got this ring and I hate it. What do I do?
Exactly. And you don't want her to have that reaction. You want her to love it because theoretically going to be wearing it and looking at it every single day for the rest of her life. Now, that said, I will say that I honestly I'd never gone ring shopping before I got engaged. I had no idea what different styles were out there. And so once I did learn of the different styles, I learned I had a different taste. And so when I ended up getting, because I had a princess cut diamond when we got married, loved it. But then when we had babies, it was so sharp. I ended up kind of scratching the babies. It was getting caught and snagged. I almost lost a diamond several times. It just wasn't working for our lifestyle. And I ended up getting a round, just switching that out, getting a round stone in a different, vintage looking kind of setting.
Wait, do we have to worry about diamonds cutting your babies now?
Well, that's what happened with us. I didn't understand how sharp the princess cut was because it's a square, and so it's very.
Oh, yeah. So there are edges.
There are edges. Yes, I understand, and it also got it can get really cloudy looking. This is just my personal preference when it's kind of dirty because of the flat surface on top of it. So I understood why a lot of people gravitate towards a round cut because it always looks brilliant and sparkly and shiny, no matter if it's dirty or not.
All right, let us know your story. Were you a part of the ring buying experience? Were you not? Were you completely surprised? Did you get a ring that you didn't like and have to kind of smile and nod and say, yay?
I love it. I love you. Yeah. I'm just excited about being married. And then, or maybe you're just you've had a ring for many, many years and you've always hated it and he doesn't know.
Yeah, I would love to hear your story about that because, that's kind of what Dave is wanting to know. He's trying to weigh his options here. Hey, how involved should she be in this whole process? I'm trying to keep it a surprise, but obviously want her to have something that she wants. So 502-795-1997. Hey, how involved should she be in actually picking the ring?
Yeah, so Favorite Brad said, I tricked my wife, took her ring shopping, got some ideas, then told her we'd go ring shopping another week, but instead surprised her with the proposal on the day we were supposed to go ring shopping. She was totally surprised.
Oh, there you go.
That's a cute idea.
Yeah, Brittany said, my husband knew me so well. I wasn't involved in the process. I knew he was getting the ring, but I told him to pick it. I was browsing the website, found one I absolutely loved, and that's what he came home with.
Oh, wow. That's knocking it out of the park.
Yeah, for sure. Morgan checks in and says via text, my husband and I had talked about getting engaged after we moved in together and really wanted to receive something I liked, but wanted him to ultimately pick it out. So I used to send screenshots of rings on Pinterest and say, oops, wrong person, as a little joke.
I like that. That's cute.
And she says, I also made sure my closest girlfriends had my ring size and knew what I liked as far as gold cut, setting, all that stuff. So I knew that he would go to them if he had questions.
That's smart. That's smart. Hopefully he's got a good relationship with her friends and maybe can go to them for advice. I think that's great.
I do like this idea from Sassy Matt. He rolls in and says, hey, see if he can get an heirloom ring from her family, like just for the proposal, then go shopping for a permanent ring afterward.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's a possibility, I don't think we have any heirloom rings in our family, but that could work.
Yeah, I didn't, but like he also wants to keep it a surprise, and it sounds like a surprise from everyone. So
but you should probably maybe have a conversation with her family first. I mean, that's always, I know it's kind of a traditional kind of a thing to do, but also maybe a sign of respect and could offer some insight. I mean, they probably know her pretty well and might offer some guidance as well when it comes to what to do with the ring.
Yeah, our listener, Dr. Erin, I mean, she's a doctor, so I guess she's got to know
about everything.
Legit. She says, round is classic. That would be my advice for Dave.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yes. And like I was mentioning before, I was unaware of, with princess, I had a princess cut, which is square and it's got like a flat surface on the top. And I noticed that could get really cloudy looking if it was dirty. Like I was constantly like cleaning it off. With a round cut, it's always going to be brilliant looking whenever the light catches it because of the way it's cut. And it doesn't really matter if you haven't had it cleaned in a while. Okay. I would say that. Also, it didn't scratch babies. Mine ended up scratching babies, and it got snagged on a lot of things because it had sharp corners.
Okay, so I guess what is our final advice? Let's give him some advice here.
Okay, so I would check with if he's got a good relationship with the friends. Maybe ask them for some advice on style if they know anything about that. I would maybe think about possibly asking the family for permission and then getting some guidance from them as far as if you have no idea what kind of a style she's going to want.
Okay. All right.
Also,
well, hey, good luck.
Maybe just pick a solitaire. Just pick a shape of the diamond, have it put in a solitaire setting. Then you guys can go back and pick out the setting and the mounting together.
Or you, and this will be the last one, or you could just go crazy and do something super silly, like get engaged with a
ring pop.
Like a ring pop or a plastic ring.
Yes.
And then, go shopping.
Ring shopping together. Yeah.
Together. Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, hey, first of all, congratulations. I know that's an exciting part of your life. And I would just say, don't do it as an April Fool's prank. Okay.
Good advice. And we're past that now. So unless he wants to wait another year, which sounds like, no, he's going to do it next month. So exciting.
All right. Thank you, Dave. That is diving into the DM.